The Hindu foreclosure. BCCI and some senior players seem to prioritize the lucrative IPL over Test cricket. Indian cricket's English summer that commenced with a touchdown at London's Heathrow on June 3rd dished out riveting fare before being hastily concluded in a pandemic-induced cloud of doubts and controversy. During the beginning of this long tour, India lost the World Test Championship final to New Zealand at Southampton, but subsequently made amends against England. Virat Kohli's men were leading 2-1 after 4 tests, with Manchester's Old Trafford all set to host the climatic 5th test from September 10 before COVID-19's long shadow precipitated a no-show. It all started with Indian coach Ravi Shastri, referred to as patient zero in the emerging cluster, testing positive during the 4th test at the Oval in London. Later, bowling coach Bharat Arun and fielding coach R. Sridhar tested positive, and while the trio was quarantined, the rest of the squad travelled to Manchester when second physio Yogesh Parmar also tested positive. A team that has been players, especially with their families around, were apprehensive that danger that an infection would be a threat to their participation in the lucrative IPL must also have weighed on their minds. The match got cancelled and questions arose about how the bio bubble got breached. Shastri's book, launched before the Oval Test, in which health protocols were not adhered to, was seen as a tipping point and drew scrutiny. In an era leaning towards digital events, Shastri should have bided his time. If the Indian coach is a part of the coronavirus matrix, other factors played a role too, as England had opened up from July 19, having temporarily lost its talismanic all-rounder Ben Stokes to mental fatigue. The England and Wales Cricket Board (ECB) preferred a bubble with relative freedom. The persistent forays of Jarvo, a fan into the playing affair during the previous test, were an avoidable bridge. A series that could have wound thus in its own pace is now searching for closure. India leads 2-1, but the series verdict is in limbo. The Board of Control for Cricket in the BCCI has offered to later schedule a lone test, while the ECB has returned to the International Cricket Council (ICC) to adjudicate on the fate of the cancelled game. The players have leaped into another bubble in the United Arab Emirates ahead of the IPL from September 19. Lost in this fog of now play and frantic travel, in the remarkable performance that Kohli's men offered through the series despite a loss at Leeds. 5 decades ago, India registered its maiden test series trump in the old Blighty. Cut to the present, India is trying to figure out whether it is merely leading an unfinished series or has won it or drawn it. Thank you, The Hindu. Thank you, Anbumathi.